Alright, my name is Arman Aznavour, and since I don't know how to properly start this, I'm just going to jump right in and start showing you what I have for Project 2. So the first thing is the self-assessment document. Yeah, okay, so the capture shows everything, so if you want to take a look at it for a little bit, this is the entire document. Alright, so if you paused, the next thing is showing timestamps of the assets. As you can see, it's still November 29th. This is November 15th, but if you look in here, November 29th, November 29th. So this was all sometime earlier today because it's still the 29th. And the third thing is to show off, this is the end scene, I should go to the begin scene, is to show off my game and play mode. So the first thing I should show off is we start off with some dialogue, just preliminary, and we have already an options panel. If you pick accept, it'll take you to the next scene, so we're going to start with that. If you pick refuse, I'll show what happens to that later. Welcome to your humble village. As you walk by these, they'll give you a little dialogue, and you have the option to talk or not talk. Talking to them will, I'll go over it later, but it'll increase your sacrifice value, which doesn't show, but also whenever you talk to them it shows this again, but I didn't know how to adjust that, so I just clicked don't talk. But sacrifice value is mainly background and may not matter, but I will show you why it might later on. So afterwards, the shaman asks you ready to head to the trial. You can turn back. This is the same as refuse, and I'll go over that in a little. I'll go over that later. But onto the trial will take you to the mini game. If you want to go back to the village, you can do that. It doesn't really affect much. It just lets you talk to people one more time. And now we start the mini game. The main goal is to get to 30 without losing all your health. And let me just play through this just to show off. The other ending doesn't matter. And take a look, we failed. So it says you failed the trial, and then onwards. And this scene will show you your rank. It will take your in the background, like based off of your results in the minigame, it will give you, it'll change the rec state, which is the main character's state, and also the world state. If you fail to save the world, then you got this because you're saving the world, and it will show your rank here, and then it'll take you to the ending where it will display the ending. This is the fallen ending. Rex is so sorry, and we can review the ending to go back just if we want to see it again, and we can restart the game. So there are 3 other endings. The first one is if you refuse over and over again, it will give you the full ending where you fail to save the world. Your world state is lost and you get the full ending. And it's similar, but it's just realizing that the shaman was telling the truth. The next one, I'm just going to breeze through, is also if you turn back again, it will give you the fool a second time, but if you go on the trial, it'll send you there. Next time, let me try to win. Actually, if we got enough rocks, I could show off the hardest ending to get. Let's let the game play out. And let's see if I can get a rock. Okay, never mind. If you've passed the trial, then you'll get the hero ending where the shaman will congratulate you, and you'll have an exchange. And again, you can review the ending. But then if you restart, and one final one, if I can't get it on this attempt, I'm just going to explain what it is. because it is hard to get. It might take a few tries, and I don't want to waste your time. But I'll try and show it off first. Let's see. I need some rocks because this is a bad ending. Well, it's a good ending, but you do need to fail, which I'll explain that later, how that works. Let's see if a rock spawns. There we go. As you can see, we had a score of 27 when we failed, and also we talked to the villagers. If you get a high enough score and you talk to the villagers, when you get a high enough sacrifice, which is 2, you will get the martyr ending where Rex dies, but you still save the world, and all the people from the village, they'll talk about you, and yeah, that's 4 endings to the game, based off winning, losing, refusing to even partake, and getting very close, but being willing to talk to the NPCs and sacrifice your life for them. Um, so yeah, so there are, as you can see, yeah, there are multiple panel decisions and there are multiple end conditions. So yeah, I think that's all.